The Council needs to find sustainably located greenfield sites that are available immediately to meet its ongoing housing shortfall. The application site is ideal, on the northern edge of Fareham and adjacent to the residential development at Furze Court, where builders are already on site and nearing completion. 3 of the 6 suggested reasons for refusal in the officer's report can be overcome by conditions or a Section 106 agreement. Of the remaining 3, the first relates to the loss of open space. The application site comprises only 12.5% of the total area of open space in this location, and the northern part of the application site will remain as open space. Therefore, the proposal will not result in the loss of a large area of the existing open space, as is suggested by officers. There is also a surplus of this type of open space in the ward. The officer's report refers to historic planning permissions which require the application site as amenity space for the former offices at Furze Court. These historic permissions are no longer relevant and have been superseded by residential permissions which do not require the application to be retained as amenity site to be retained as amenity space. Nevertheless, the quality of the application site as open space has declined dramatically since the 80s. Trees have matured and much of the site is almost impenetrable undergrowth. In its current form, the site has no value as open space, and its only real function is to provide a link between Furze Court and the more usable parts of the open space to the east, which it can continue to do as part of the proposals. The second reason cites a harmful impact on the countryside. Development of any greenfield sites inevitably involves some loss of countryside, but this does not make it unacceptable. The application site lies in a narrow strip of land between existing housing and the motorway. The site has no relationship with the wider countryside, and there are no significant views into or out of the site. The proposal will simply bring the urban edge closer to the motorway. It is hard to envisage a site whose development has less impact on the countryside setting of Fareham. The third reason relates to ecology. As the officer has said, matters relating to reptiles and GCNs have been agreed, and we are therefore currently seeking natural England's agreement that is acceptable to work on the basis of an assumed presence of dormice. Otherwise, surveys may be needed. Either way, there is no objection to developing the site, and appropriate mitigation measures have been agreed with the Council. The officer's assessment of the planning balance is therefore incorrect in our view. Ecology matters can be overcome with time and do not represent an adverse impact of the proposal. The application site is not valuable countryside or open space, and the loss of a small area of both is acceptable in this case. Indeed, the site is a prime candidate to help meet the Council's housing shortfall and will provide a significant affordable housing contribution. All other technical matters have been addressed. The benefits of the scheme therefore outweigh any adverse impacts, and planning permission should be granted as required by paragraphs 14 and 49 of the MPPF. Thank you for your time.